The North Sea roared as Erik the Fearless gripped the edge of his longship. The winds howled, and the salt spray lashed against his scarred face. He had seen 100 raids, burned villages to the ground, and watched kingdoms tremble at the sight of Viking sails. But something about this raid felt different. As the longship crashed onto the English shore, his men leaped into battle, their axes gleaming under the gray sky. They stormed the monastery, where terrified monks scrambled for safety. Erik raised his weapon, ready to strike. Then he hesitated, his eyes locked with an old monk clutching a golden cross, his face frozen in fear. For the first time in his life, Erik felt something stir inside him. This wasn't battle, it was slaughter. He lowered his axe. His men shouted in confusion, but he turned away, stepping back toward the sea. Without a word, Erik signaled the retreat. The Vikings had never spared a monastery before. That day, something changed. Some say Erik vanished into the waves. Others believe he sought a new path far from the bloodshed. His story faded into legend, but one thing remained. Vikings were not just raiders. They were warriors, explorers, and sometimes men who could choose a different fate. The Vikings carved their names into history with fire and steel, but even the fiercest warriors could change their fate. What would you have done in Erik's place? Let me know in the comments. And if you love epic stories like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more legendary tales.